this is Trish Williams with Color Me Crazy, CMCstamps.com. Welcome to the bonus video all about these really cute little Santa vintage tags. I want to focus my time specifically on how I did the watercoloring to give it that vintage sepia look. So I'm going to dive right in and tell you what stamps, inks I used, and a lot of things are already done for me so that this video will go quickly. I used a tiny bit of crushed curry for his belt. Okay, and then on these cards I used Cajun Craze on the actual Santa suit to kind of make it look, I think it has a really cool vintage look. I really like it. And then I used Petal Pink on his face and hands and ears. So let's go ahead and just do a Santa suit, and you can see how I did it. I always have a paper towel with me when I'm watercoloring. I want to make sure if I have too much on there, I can take it off. I'm really wanting this extremely diluted. So I just squoze my agua painter so that I got a lot of water. And what I'm going to do is just kind of outline with some water. And watercoloring works really well by layering, but you want to layer while it's still wet. And if you think, oh, that looks a little too dark, that's one reason I have a paper towel, because you can blot it and it takes some of it off. And here we go. I'm going to start layering. Now that I have a layer of wet down, I can more easily blend in my next colors that I want and not get too dark too fast. Because as you can tell, he's a little bit darker on this end, and I wanted to have it have that cool sepia look, if you know what I'm talking about, like the old vintage photo look. I really wanted him to be a vintage Santa. So I actually cased this from another person who originally, so I basically copied it and adjusted, and Stampin' Up definitely believes in that. I love it. They love to share their ideas. So what you find online, you can replicate or change and adjust. So what I ended up doing is I took someone had a card like this and I made it into a tag and changed it and made it my own. So let's get his ears done with that pink, that petal pink. And I'm just really lightly putting this on. It's just barely going to show. And then I'm going to layer on his cheeks a little bit so he looks rosy. Now let's just put it together. And then I'll show you my samples and we are done. Thanks for hanging in there. And those of you that stay get the prize of seeing a couple extra projects, which I'm stoked about. Okay, I just put a couple dimensionals on the back of him. Okay, and by the way, I'm going to go ahead and just speed up some of this video and put some music on the background while you watch me put it together. And there you go. You've got the Merry Wishes. Beautiful tags. I love them. I hope you try it out. I think it's so cool to have the sepia vintage look. It's different from the bright. So here you go, you got bright, like fun, festive, and then here you go, you got vintage. Isn't that cool? It's the same stamp. It's just different how I put it together. So I personally really like the vintage. I originally was just blown away by the fun, bright colors because that's me. I love bright, but love the vintage. Okay, are you ready to see my card samples? Good, because I'm ready to show you. And I get to give you a little sneak peeky of the new product. This is a product that will be available for all customers in November to order. And us demonstrators, we get the perk of ordering it early. So if you're ever interested in becoming a demonstrator, there's a lot of perks. You get 20% off every order right off the bat, and you get to order things early. And you get to go to Onstage, which is like a big party. Lots of fun stuff going on there. Okay, back to this though. I wanted to show you a couple of my creations, and hopefully you really like them, and a couple of the things that come with the set. Now, I haven't finished this one, but this was my idea to do like a really cool ombre background with 3 different colors. And then this one I just changed another person's card around, did different colors. And then here's another one really intricate that I made myself. So let me go ahead and show you. This one has a lot to it, but really cool gold shimmer and sparkle to that one. It's a really fun one. Okay, this is one of my favorites, just simple, very, very, very beautiful. Look at that glimmer in the center. Different layers of snowflakes. And that's what the dies are. They have totally different layers of snowflakes. And this one with all the shimmer, oh my goodness. This is my husband's favorite, and I've taken a poll with most of my customers so far. And so far they're loving this one. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, a couple other things. I'm gonna do a video on glimmer paint. So it's all about shimmer paint. I called it glitter paint, but it's shimmery. So hopefully you can see, there's a really cool shimmer. And I did like an ombre look on these cards. So check out my next video all about shimmer paints and different ways to use it. This is another way to use shimmer paints. And I happened to do different color shimmers on this one. And I think they're more masculine or kind of like gender neutral that you can do for any holiday. And I did it in a navy. I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching my video, you guys. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email at cmcstamps@gmail.com, and you can visit me at cmcstamps.com. There you go. We got it right. Thanks so much. Bye.